Hey there, Cupcake. You mind if I sit down next to you? Your father called me today. He told me what happened. Well, not exactly what happened. He told me that you were upset and hurting pretty badly, and that I should make my way home as soon as I can. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask for more information. Well, I wanted to hear what happened from you. I didn't want you to think that I was hearing what your parents had to say before I heard what you had to say. Because I want you to know that I'm on your side. I have no other agenda. I have no one else in mind. Only you. You are all I care for. You are all I want to understand. So why don't you just tell me what happened, okay? And I'll listen to you, mi princesa. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's been about 3 months since you last spoke to your parents. Mm-hmm. Sure, baby. You can ask me whatever you want. Do I think you're unkind? What do you mean unkind? Ungrateful? Whoa, whoa. Where did that come from, my love? Uh-huh. No, wait, hold on, hold on. First off, you're not unkind. You are the most sweetest, the most gentle, the most caring person I have ever met. You're so patient and calm with everyone and anything around you. You're usually so composed, no matter the situation you're in. If you know this, then why would you ask that, my love? Does that have to do with something that happened today? No, no. Take your time. Start from the beginning for me, okay? You got a call from your dad. He got some new electronical stuff and he wanted you to come over and help him. Okay, nothing weird there. He used to do that all the time before, you know? So you went to visit him. You thought maybe it's time to break the no contact you've had with them for a while? At first, Dad was really open and welcoming, but you noticed Mom wasn't home. Mm-hmm. So you were hoping that you'd like get everything done and you'd be able to leave before she got back, right? Okay, that makes sense. But then suddenly she just came home out of nowhere and she saw you. And the mood quickly changed. It wasn't drastic at first, but at first it was alright. Then she started making little comments. Things that didn't seem bad, but they were targeted at you. And she'd make little facial expressions whenever she looked at you. She started doing things that wouldn't necessarily be targeting, but you know it was at you. Started getting under your skin. You felt like you just being there around her, it started to annoy you. You didn't know what that annoying feeling was, but the way she looked at you, the way she sounded when she spoke to you, it irritated you. Irritated you in a way that you felt off. Your head got all fuzzy. Thoughts, words, sentences, they became harder and harder to form. You felt like you were getting overwhelmed by just frustration. But that's not usually like you. You're usually so patient and composed. But that's how you are with everyone else but her, right? Right. You tried talking to her, trying to calm things down, asking her to stop with all the looks. But then she acted like she wasn't giving you any looks. And then you started to ask her to stop with the underhanded comments. She played them off like they were jokes. You asked her to stop asking these questions that felt like they were traps. And that's when she started calling you ungrateful, saying that you're a bad child, trying to make her seem like the villain. And when you raised your voice at her, she started calling you names. And when you finally got upset and started crying, she said she regrets seeing your face and that you ruined her day just by being here, by coming by and reminding her how much of an ungrateful child she has. Oh, baby, come here. Mm. 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 Let me dry your eyes with my kisses, my love. No tears. I'll dry all those tears up with my kisses. No, no, my love. I'm wiping your tears away, but I'm not telling you not to cry. You can cry, my love. It's alright. You're hurting. No, no. You are not overreacting. I promise you. You aren't overreacting now. And you weren't overreacting earlier either. I know. I know you're not overreacting because what you experienced is a stress response. Mm-hmm. This is why I wanted you to move out with me. Because you've spent so many years building up these walls, trying to build this strong emotional barrier around yourself because you spent so much time trying to win over your mother's love, trying to get some reaction from your father, looking for approval, trying your best, just for them to show you, to treat you, to constantly make you feel like you're never good enough, like you're nothing, like if nothing you do can make them happy. The truth is, my love, you're exhausted. You're emotionally exhausted. You've been trapped in a home for years where you felt like you need to win over your mother's love. You lived in a home that made you feel like you have to try again and again. So you spent so many years doing everything on your own, too scared to reach out for help because you don't want to be a disappointment, too scared to look like you're weak, too scared to look like you're struggling. You shouldered everything on your own. You did it to the point where you started overachieving, overperforming. You added more and more to this list. No matter what you did, it was never good enough for yourself. You felt like you needed more. Because every time you looked over your shoulder and you were expecting somebody to be standing there with a smile on their face to make you feel like you did something amazing, to make you feel like you have a place to belong. All they did was show you that no matter what you did, no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you work, it was never enough. And that's a scary place to live. That's a scary thing to go through. It alters the way you see success, it alters the way you see yourself. So when you finally made it out of that environment, when you finally learned what it's like to live in peace, away from them, where your mind can finally rest, where you can feel loved, when you can feel at home. You finally got out of that hellhole. You let those walls that you built come crumbling down, and that's not a bad thing. It means you're taking a step forward to heal from all of the things that hurt you at night. But because you have such a big, warm, beautiful heart, you decide to go back again, to try again, this time for your father. And I get that. But today, Mom reminded you of all the things that you buried deep down, reminded you of all that pain that you're finally healing from. My love, you may have changed. You may be healing. You may be getting better. But she hasn't. And she won't. So I want you to listen to the things I'm about to say to you. Okay? Just because you've been avoiding them, just because you've been avoiding the pain and the frustration and the headache that they provide, that does not make you a cruel or wicked or nasty person whatsoever. I don't care what she told you today. You're exhausted, my love. You're so So tired. Tired of being this person that's always kind hearted and loving and open and gentle, sensitive and cheerful and just wonderful. You're all those things, but because of her, you can't see those things in yourself. So I want you to know that you are not a bad person. You are not a bad child. You are someone who made it out of a war zone filled with hurtful words, judgmental tones, nasty looks. You made it out of all of those bad habits, all of those nasty things you see and emulate from your parents. You made it out of that and you decided to change yourself after you shoulder so much pain at such a young age. So now that you're older and you don't have to deal with it, you shouldn't have to deal with it. You did nothing wrong today, my love. You should not apologize to her, to them, to anyone. They hurt you today. So I'll call Father and I'll talk to him. I'll let him know that I spoke to you and that you're doing better. But I'll ask them to not reach out to us anymore. And if they need to get in contact with you, they can call me. And I'll make sure that I tell him to let your mom know that she doesn't have a right to reach out to you anymore. She doesn't have a right until she swallows whatever pride she has, whatever reason she has to be so nasty and vindictive. And I want her to apologize to you. I want her to apologize for the way she's treated you, the way she's currently treating you. Of course I'll do that for you, baby. I'll always be by your side. I'll always have your side. No one and nothing can change that. Because I know you. I know the real you. I know the soft, sweet, gentle, kind, amazing, loving person that you are. And I'll love you. Forever always. Hey there. Sometimes we put everyone else's happiness over our own. Sometimes, no matter how many times somebody walks on us, dusts their feet off on our backs, mistreat us and throw us aside, we still feel like we have this obligation. But I want you to know that you deserve all the things that you do for people. You deserve the gentle treatment you give. You deserve the kind words. You deserve the effort that you give. And the moment somebody crosses that boundary and treats you in the way that you would never treat them, you deserve better. This audio is focused on the parent side. Oftentimes we can form this unhealthy connection to our parents, thinking that we have to repay them for raising us. But they made us. We don't owe them for that. We can still be there to take care of them, to love them, to support them. But not if it destroys us. So I want you to know that you're not a bad person whenever you get frustrated, whenever certain people talk to you. The way that the things that they say get to you, the way that they act get to you, the way that they treat you just gets you so irrationally upset. You're not a bad person for that. Odds are you just want to be seen, heard, felt, appreciated, and they've done nothing but step on that, bury that, and treat you like you don't deserve any of that. But I'm here today to tell you that you deserve all of it and more. So if you like today's comment, please leave a like and a comment down below. If you like today's audio, please leave a like and a comment down below. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Mwah.